Wow, Empire is finally back and back with a bang. We're going to be talking about it all, so stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this. Go, Remy. I already know the words.
Good job.
I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too.
That was quite the entrance.
It was quite the entrance, but I have to say it was very reminiscent of Juvenile's "I Got That Fire." All right, I'm just saying,
the
right?
cheesy fire background.
Fire background was just
like I thought it had to be a dream. I'm like, no, this is not real. No, it's Lucius.
Right. Well, he's just got to make up for the fact that Jamal's in rehab.
Exactly.
Apparently. So that's
I have to give it to Remy Ma because Remy, you killed it.
She killed it.
Are you choosing Remy over Nikki? Is that what's happening?
Is that what's happening?
And Lee Daniels being shady.
Right? And her little onesie was so hot.
Yes, the long hair inches, darling.
Yes.
The long hair inches.
Yes.
Well, I don't know about you, but I kind of forgot what happened from the last episode. So I thought we should do a little bit of
let's do
a little bit of a recap. Exactly.
Yes.
Just for you guys, maybe.
Yes.
It started out with the People's Ball last episode.
Right.
For Angelo, was Cookie's brilliant idea to have this so he could connect with the people. I just want to introduce myself again, just in case you guys forgot our lovely faces.
Yes.
I'm Parris Rose. You can find me on Instagram and Snapchat at Parris Rose with 2 R's. And I have my lovely co-host here.
I'm Katy Foley. Sorry, we're just so riveted by this episode. We just want to get into it. You can follow me at Katy Did What Now on Twitter and Instagram.
Exactly. You know, I was really excited about this episode.
Yes.
You know, I was worried that it wasn't going to meet my expectations, but it exceeded it.
It exceeded it.
Exactly. So, all right, let's continue on with this recap.
Let's continue on. Okay.
So we got the People's Ball.
Right.
Jamal's supposed to headline.
Right.
But he's still dealing with his pill-popping problem and has a problem, so Mama Cookie comes in,
apparently is a plumber.
Exactly.
Well, she's not a plumber. She's obviously, the
handyman.
the ancestor of a plumber. So she knows how to dig those pills out easily
with heels,
looking fabulous.
No big deal.
Yes,
anyone could do it.
Anyone can do it.
She saves the day. Obviously,
Right.
Jamal has his performance.
Yes,
he
he
actually
does.
kills it. Great. So I'm all like hype. I'm like, yes, Jamal's back. But no, he gets off the stage and right away.
Intervention.
And he's sent to rehab.
Right. We have a new show.
Exactly. Then we move over to Diana, Miss Dubois.
Yes.
She makes a deal with the devil, with Lucius. She says that if you break up Cookie and Angelo, I will make sure. What did she say? She's going to make sure that. What was it?
that all of his stuff wasn't going to come out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So, no, he had to make sure Angelo's stuff doesn't come out.
Right.
And she was going to break up Cookie and Angelo.
Right.
That was the deal.
Yeah.
I thought that Diana was getting in problems by making the deal with Lucius.
Right.
But it turns out Diana's a little snake and doesn't come through with the deal.
Right.
But obviously, Lucius is not having that. So, in the end, he exposes Angelo. We find out that Angelo had a DUI.
Yes.
And there was he got in a car accident. He drove into a river, and the girl that was with him drowned.
And he just left her.
Yes.
Yes.
So harsh.
I know. Apparently she wasn't a good swimmer. Maybe she'd been drinking too much.
That's sad. That's dark. Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry. We went there. Anyways.
We totally went there. Now we are back. We are caught up, right?
We're caught up.
I think that was everything.
Yeah.
So let's get started.
Yes. Wait a minute. Duh. Andre saying that he wants to kill Lucius. Miss Team Andre.
You know what? I take it all back. I don't think I'm Team Andre anymore.
Oh,
I don't want to be
switching teams.
I'm switching teams.
Okay.
I can't be
Making
on
a Brexit.
the team. I know. I can't be on the team supporting the evil guy.
Yeah.
So who can I support now? I guess now I'm Team Jamal.
But Lucius is pretty evil too.
I was never Team Lucius though.
Okay.
I was never Team Lucius.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Especially with that haircut. I'm glad he's cutting it off.
Lucius, that hair.
It's a little sick.
So I'm no longer Team Andre. I think I'm Team Jamal. What are you?
Well, I'm still Team Jamal.
Sticking with Team Jamal?
Oh, yeah. No, I am ride or die Jamal. Okay, granted, really gross him taking those pills out of that disgusting... throw up in my mouth a little bit. But I still love you.
All right, so I'm the only one switching teams. I think Allie was team...
Isn't she Team Cookie?
She's team Cookie.
Yeah.
She's team Cookie. By the way, Allie is out today.
Yes.
We miss her. She will definitely be back next week.
Out of town.
So I'm going to hold it down for us.
If only she could come in as like the ghost of Allie.
Exactly.
Like the ghost of Rhonda.
Exactly.
You know, the white dress.
Thankfully, you must be happy. Ghost of Rhonda's gone.
Ghost of Rhonda is gone. Poor,
Exactly.
Not getting those residual checks anymore, but no
She's
more
gone.
weird flashbacks. Yeah.
But her last request was that Andre has to avenge her death. We cannot forget about Anika.
Yes.
Because she's been slipping under the radar.
Boo Kitty.
Right?
Comes in with her cameo, which we'll get to in a bit.
We will get to that.
Oh, my good nails.
All right. So get to that performance. Remy Ma has it literally on fire.
On fire.
Onyx comes out. I believe that was Onyx. If I'm wrong, the rapper, I think he's from Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
I think so. If I'm wrong, let me know. But anyways, so I'm liking this performance, and then all of a sudden, I hear the crowd say, "Who's the old lady?"
Right.
And I'm like,
that was ridiculous. Can we talk
Who's
about
that?
all of the extras calling out the fact that Lucius's mother was there? I mean, and they didn't even know who she was.
But
Let's stop the concert. Who's the old lady? Who's the old lady?
Everyone's
Who's
screaming.
the old lady?
Like, that was
screaming.
completely unrealistic.
It was so unrealistic.
No one would care about an old lady coming on the stage.
On.
But in Empire World, everyone seems to care.
Stop the presses.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. And then Cookie comes out, literally shots fired.
What do you think about that when that happened?
Oh, I thought it was great. I think any time that Cookie can get one under Lucius, I mean, my heart, I'm not Team Cookie, I'm Team Jamal, but my heart always goes out to Cookie because she did 17 years in jail for him and gave him 3 sons.
Exactly.
What?
She never lets him forget that.
She never lets him forget that.
But you don't think it was a little too much? I mean, outing him also kind of messes up the Empire. You didn't think it was? No. Well, he said he likes to. He doesn't play.
Right.
He wars.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I mean, whatever.
Yes.
So I guess Cookie won this battle.
She did win this battle. Yes.
Speaking of battles, we have Nessa coming out.
Right.
So Nessa is now the head of Extreme.
Yes.
So we got rid of the Ghost of Rhonda, but Extreme is still in the picture.
Extreme is still in the picture.
How do you feel about that?
See how long? We're waiting until Lucius finds his next pet project.
Exactly.
You know.
So they're in a meeting.
Right.
They've got Nessa's being on the showcase for Extreme. And we got Xavier.
Yes.
Still going for Becky.
Yes.
What is this about? Is this personal, or is this business?
I think he actually might have had a thing for her.
Could it be that?
Yeah, I think there was I thought there was gonna be a weird sexual tension. Obviously, that's not really where it went.
I could see that though.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, in the playground.
Yeah.
You pick on the person that you had a crush on. Maybe it could
Maybe,
be that.
yeah, you just want a little chocolate.
Exactly. Lots of chocolate.
Lots of chocolate.
So that was great. Expected though.
Yes.
So next we move on. We get to see finally our boy Jamal.
Yes.
And Rehab doing better, we think.
Team Jamal.
Exactly. Happy. The whole family shows up.
Yes.
Of course.
Literally the whole family, because we didn't expect Lucius to show
Exactly.
up. But of course, Lucius had to show up because Cookie didn't want him there.
Exactly.
It wasn't even about Jamal at that point.
He's so predictable.
Which is sad, because Jamal actually was kind of happy that Lucius showed up.
I know. Oh,
Right.
poor Jamal actually thought, oh, my dad actually is here for me.
Yeah.
Turns out, no. He's
No,
just
no,
there
no.
to one-up
Blah,
Cookie.
blah, blah. Just
Exactly.
arguing. Yep.
And we get another guest appearance, Rumor
Yes.
Willis.
Yes.
She is kind of a typical celebrity who has to go to
Yes.
rehab for her drug problem.
Right. Kind of she's like a reminiscent like Amy Winehouse.
Exactly.
Almost. She looks really good, by the way. Yes. She looks great, and she sounded great.
She sounds amazing.
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 I had no idea.
I actually did know that Rumor sings. She did. She had this whole thing going on for this Pulp Fiction play in West Hollywood. It was really amazing. So I was actually happy to see her again. This might be the start of Rumor's career.
Yes. And well, and I was wondering too. I was wondering if this is going to be another like Alicia's Keys situation with Jamal, where he starts, playing for the other team.
Oh, that's possible.
Right?
Would you be here for that? Her name is, what is her name? Tori. So would you be here for Tori and Jamal?
Definitely. Well, I mean, I'd be more here for Jamal and I, but no, I'm kidding. I can't sing, Jamal. You never fall for me.
So Jamal says that he's clean. He's ready to go home. What do you think?
Oh, I think he's clean.
You really think so?
I really do.
I mean, how long do you think he must have been in rehab? A few months? A month? How long do you think?
That's a really good question. I know that he had 2 weeks left.
Right.
So
how long could that be? 3 months? A month? I don't know.
Right.
I'm just saying it depends on the time, because if it's just a month, I'm not so sure that he's actually ready.
Clean.
I want to believe that he's clean just because I love Jamal and I want to hear the music, but I'm with Cookie on being a little bit worried about this.
Yeah, apprehensive, sure. Yeah. Absolutely. She doesn't want to go in and have to do any more plumbing.
And Lucius is surprisingly on Jamal's team.
Yes.
Do you think that was, he really wants Jamal to be out, or do you think there was some other alternative motive for that?
I think that, honestly, that Lucius just wants to get everyone on his team so that he can oust Cookie.
It's very true.
You know?
And not only oust Cookie, also he's still going for Angelo. That Lucius decides to endorse another mayor.
Right.
And not only does he endorse this mayor, he still brings up the fact that Angelo is a criminal, and that he gives this reward to anyone who can
$300,000.
For anyone who has information that can criminalize. Is that a word? Criminalize?
Yeah, convict.
Convict, yes. Convict Angelo. Yes. This is a little bit much now. Yes. Don't you think this is, I know he's trying to get Cookie back, but this is serious now. Angelo can go to jail for this.
Right. Absolutely. Well, I think, honestly, Lucius, it was kind of a punk move because, first of all, he was just deflecting the mom stuff, starting with the performance, bringing out the PR agent, saying, we'll discuss it later, and him not taking matters in his own hand. I thought, okay, that's kind of cowardly, like, you big wuss. and then he comes in and they're like, okay, so what's up with your mother? And that's how reporters sound, by the way.
Of course.
Okay, what's up with your mama? And then, he's all, well, that's a very private matter, and, I'm going to endorse this guy because, because Angelo's a criminal. Like,
nothing actually worked together. I'm like, you went from your mom, let's pass that up, to I'm endorsing this mayor, to Angelo's a criminal. He was just all over the place.
He was all over the place.
All over the place.
Now who needs rehab? I'm kidding.
Exactly.
No, he's sober.
Typical Lucius fashion. Right. So finally, this extreme performance comes up. I was waiting for it.
Oh my goodness! And then we have the Nessa Tiana debate. Who's going to perform? Yes.
We got to choose a team. We have to choose a team. I am definitely. I think I'm going to say I'm Team Tiana, not because I think she's a better singer or anything, because I actually don't think she's that great of a singer, but just because she was the main act, and I really don't like the sneaky way Nessa's coming in.
Yeah.
I think she is going about it in a way that's too dirty for me.
Yeah.
So what team are you on?
I would say I'm going to choose the lesser of two evils because I'm not a really huge fan of either one of them, and I'm going to go with Tiana as well. Yeah. She's season 1. Like, we've been with her, And Nessa, I don't know. She's just so compliant with all of Andre's garbage.
Devious plans.
Yes. And maybe that's, just a part of her growing up with Shyne and, having to deal with stuff. But, come on, girl. Be a, strong woman, I
mean, she's strong, but she is listening so much to Andre.
Yeah.
And I wonder if she's actually this evil person, too. Or is she just going on board with him?
I think that she's enticed by the evil.
Right.
And I think that she's really enticed by the evil because, as we've discussed before, Shyne is evil, but he's not, as intelligent. He's more brutish. Whereas Andre now has kind of established the fact that he is this evil, intelligent man, and I think that she's
mastermind.
Exactly, she's so intellectually stimulated by him that she's going along with it. But also, obviously, it's career, based too.
Exactly.
So it's, she's got getting a little bit of her cake and eating too. Yeah.
So she's performing. I think she was killing it. I thought she was doing a pretty good job. I was thinking this kind of reminds me of a Tiana performance.
Right.
I didn't think it was very her own thing.
It wasn't groundbreaking.
Exactly.
There was no fire.
I give her a good 6 out of 10.
Yes.
6 out of 10 for Nessa.
Yes.
But as she's killing it, Tiana and Hakeem come in with the
Through
ambush.
the tunnel, yes, with the ambush.
Exactly.
And that was just hilarious because it was
So
just
funny.
so seamless.
Exactly.
No one was overlapping each other. There was no
Exactly.
record, nothing.
You would think it was planned the way, Nessa
Yes.
fell into place. They were kind of even doing choreography.
Yes, they were mirroring each other's choreography, and Andre's like, don't worry, even though her mic's off, she's going to kill it. And all she did was dance.
Exactly.
And then when the mic comes back on, then suddenly she starts singing again, not missing a beat. Tiana's not trying to overlap her. Hakeem's it was so rehearsed.
It was very rehearsed. They did do the whole shoulder knock, which was so teenage girl.
Right.
But I was actually surprised to know that this was Cookie's plan. It was Cookie's plan against Lucius.
Yes.
So this was another point on her side.
Yes.
But Cookie's a little bit messy, I'm thinking, because yes, this is going to make Lucius mad, but it also shows how messy Empire is.
Yes.
So I'm like, Cookie, I get it, but on the same time, I just think she could do it better.
Right.
But who was also very messy is Shyne.
Yes.
He gets on stage.
Oh my goodness.
I'm thinking he's gonna break up this cat
Right.
fight while he's egging it on go Nessa, be her ass.
Yes. No, I knew he was into
You knew?
it. Oh yeah,
Oh.
definitely. He's a brute,
That's true.
But
did you think it was gonna be a full-on fist fight, slapping, pulling out the weave?
Yeah, I did.
You
I did.
You
Because
were
Nessa
expecting
is
that.
a little, as Lucius called Cookie at the end, a little hood rat. She's a
true.
little down and dirty.
That is very
She's got
true.
Shine's her her relative.
Right.
Yeah, she's got that in her.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just wasn't expecting it to be all of that.
That was so funny.
But I
Yeah.
kind of wish I was inside this Empire world because
Yes.
if I was just a fan watching my favorite celebrities
Yes.
acting crazy, that would be very good TV.
It would be very good TV.
Any
And it
celebrities,
is
if you
very
guys
good
want to
TV.
do that,
Right.
please entertain
Please.
us. Entertain this world.
Entertain us. I know it was Celebrity Deathmatch or something, just to date myself.
remember
MTV.
that?
Oh my
Oh,
God, the
those-
claymation. So good.
Bring that back.
Bring it back.
Oh my gosh. All right.
All right.
So we move on. We have to continue on with Lucius's plan.
Yes.
This whole episode was about scheming, planning.
Yes.
So Lucius finds out that they have some information. The feds have some information on him.
Right.
And all he knows is that they got something about Frank Gathers.
Yes.
So we were even a little bit confused. What is this about Frank Gathers?
Right.
On the
With
napkin.
the hot dog and then the napkin.
Yeah. Where are they going with this?
Yes.
But it turns out that what they know, the feds know, is that Bam Bam, who is not in jail anymore,
Right.
used to be in jail with Lucius.
Right. Now he works
He's
at a
the
diner.
one. Exactly. He's trying.
He's trying. He's trying to get back on his feet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He is the one that Lucius sent to kill Frank Gathers.
Right.
And that is Tariq's only witness to say, Lucius is really the mastermind.
Yes.
And he should go down for the killing
Yes.
of Frank Gathers.
Yes.
Finally, I understood that because that took a little bit for me to get what
yeah,
was
yeah.
going on with the Bam Bam.
Right. The Bam Bam. Yeah.
The Bam Bam.
The Bam Bam.
So, lovely Thirsty. Missed him.
Okay, can I be Team Thirsty too?
Yes.
I love me some Thirsty. Oh
his
my God.
scenes-
He had Becky driving all over New
Exactly.
Jersey.
Not only Becky, what a team. He has Becky. He's got the mom. Then they pick up Miss Walker, which is
Right.
Bam Bam's mom.
Bam Bam's
so,
mom. He was like a Lyft driver or something, like
Right.
Uber Pool or something.
Oh my God, it was
Driving
too
around
funny.
New Jersey in his little
Dear.
old school like limo looking whip. It was
Exactly.
so funny.
What a crew! Can you imagine passing by that car?
Could you imagine?
Two old
they should
ladies.
have done lip sync. What is it? The carpool.
With
yeah.
James- yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, too funny. And then the mom pulled a Mariah with I don't know her.
I don't know her.
It was too great. But these poor old ladies,
Yes.
they just go willingly. They don't
Right.
know what's going on.
Right. Right.
What is Lucius's mom's name? I cannot remember it.
Oh my goodness, I forgot to.
But it's too funny. She
Yeah.
says that Lucius had her locked up for 100 years.
Right.
She's such a drama
She's
queen.
so dramatic.
I love it.
I know. I miss the knives and the apples and the
Exactly.
every single episode, dude.
She's always entertaining.
Always entertaining.
So after this whole long day. We
Right.
get to the end of it.
Yes.
And it pops up. We pop up at Bam Bam's diner.
Right.
He's happy to see his mom.
Yes.
That quickly gets taken away when he sees Lucius
sitting there. Yeah.
Lucius is, I mean, I kind of wish I had a Lucius on my side.
Right.
Because he just intimidates everyone. He has to just come in, say whatever he says.
Right.
And everyone's shook.
And as we've talked about, I mean, he has keys to everything.
Exactly.
He's somehow able to just get into everything. I think he can probably pass through walls or something. Like, he's supernatural.
He's got that, like, the invisibility cloak.
Yes.
Yes, I'm a Harry Potter nerd. Yes. So he's got the invisibility cloak.
Yeah.
He gets in there.
Right.
Bam Bam obviously decides to retract his statement against Lucius. But Becky, on the other hand, is still wondering, hello, I've been here all day in this car, driving around.
New Jersey.
Are you going to help me out or what?
Right.
So she gets her help.
Yes.
From Thirsty, and we're not exactly sure what he's going to do.
What he's going to do, because he pulls out the gun.
What were you thinking then?
I was thinking that they might make a house call.
See, I thought so too. I'm like, they're going to kill Xavier?
Does this guy live in New Jersey?
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess I got kind of a bridge and tunnel vibe from him, you know?
Right. I'm like, oh, Lord. I mean, Thirsty is about that life. Yeah. So I wouldn't put it past him.
Right.
But no. We go over to the meeting.
Yes.
And it turns out that they set Xavier up.
Yes, they did.
Now, I need confirmation. We need Allie here.
Yes.
Or you guys on YouTube, help us out. So what exactly do they set Xavier up for?
Well, they said that Xavier was double dipping.
But what do you mean by what do they mean by double dipping?
He was working for another station.
Oh.
And so they totally set that up. And then how weird that Xavier goes to Becky.
Yes.
To vouch for him.
Right. What was he thinking? So obviously he got the boo. I love that she got to play it's just business back on him.
Business.
So yes, finally I was over Xavier's character. So yeah.
Yeah.
Did not want him. Mm-hmm. But I was like, yes, this is Becky's turn. Finally, she's worked so hard.
Yes.
Were you thinking it was going to be Becky?
No.
No, you knew. It would have been too good to be true.
That's just Lucius, you know? It's just Lucius. Seriously.
Poor Beck.
Whenever you think he's going to do one thing, he always does the other thing, you know? So you got to think about the other thing. Yeah.
I know. I'm always on the what I think, but I need to think ahead of that, you know?
Right.
On to the next. So
there we go with the Boo Boo Kitty cameo. Yes. By the way, looking amazing.
Yes, Anika back in the building.
Looking amazing post-pregnancy.
It makes me so pissed. I don't want her to look this good. I mean, she's the most evil one. Oh, nah, her and Lucius are.
Yeah.
They're pretty much on the same level. Right. But she always seems to just get what she wants.
Right.
Like, when are we going to find out that she is the murderer of Rhonda? When will this justice be? Like, so she gets this
Killed
job.
the baby, killed Rhonda.
Exactly.
Now she has Hakeem's child.
Yes. Married to Lucius, living in the mansion, got the job. She's got everything.
She does.
But Cookie is just over it. She walks out, not having it.
Yeah.
And I'm with Cookie. But it's the only time I might say that I agreed with Lucius. I mean, Cookie was doing some crazy things this episode.
Right.
He needed to do something bad.
Oh, yeah.
And he needed to get to her, and he knew Anika would get to her.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. So. Definitely.
It's crazy. These two. I love their battle, though.
Oh, my God. The battle was epic. First of all, her dress was everything.
Her style in general is everything.
It's everything.
But we fast forward and we get to the scene where we find out that Jamal has escaped from rehab.
Right.
So Jamal's escaped from rehab. They find out on Snapchat where he is.
Yes, which was hilarious. Like, what did they said? Someone just randomly tag him because he's not snapping that.
Exactly.
Right. So him and Rumor Willis are outside a random door, and Cookie's like, "I know where that is." And you're like, "Girl, how do you know where that is?"
Exactly. They're like, "Is he like at a crack house or something?" That's so funny. But it ends up he's in the studio.
Yes.
They rush over to the studio,
right.
and he's actually making a really nice song.
He is.
Like, I wanted to hear more of it. I was like, don't rush in. Don't cut them off.
Yeah.
Rumor revealed her beautiful voice. You were saying you didn't know she could sing like that?
It was beautiful. And I also don't understand why they would repress the two of them from making music at Rehab. That seems like counterintuitive.
Exactly. Rehab. Music has always been like a healing thing, so I'm just really confused as how a Rehab would think music would be bad for these two.
Exactly. I mean, it was not Rehab, or it wasn't the music that sent Jamal into Rehab. It was the shooting, the
PTSD. So
like being on stage, like that was the problem.
Exactly. So it's very,
why can't he
very
sing
strange.
in his room?
Right. Why not?
Why not?
But you know what? Finally, again, Lucius is nice dad and lets calms Cookie down.
Yeah.
And decides to let them finish their song.
Right.
Thankfully, I will probably be listening to that song on my way home tonight.
Right.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
I'm here for these sad type of songs.
Yeah.
So yes, we get to the. We get done with that.
Right.
And they decide that he's able to stay at home.
Yeah.
Finally, Cookie agrees with Lucius and says, yeah, he can go home. And they talk, and they've confirmed that he's clean, but I don't know. I don't know if I believe it yet. Mm-hmm. I think he could relapse. I don't know. Maybe I want him to relapse.
Right.
Maybe I just like that storyline.
Right.
But no, he's back.
Think so. I know.
I
do think it was super fascinating, though, that, we talk about, I mean, obviously Lucius and Jamal have had such a sordid past, just Lucius not accepting Jamal's homosexuality and, all of this stuff.
Right.
And it was so interesting how, Tiana and Nessa get into that fight, and then everything is dropped. I mean, their reputation, Empire's reputation, everything is dropped to go to Jamal's side. That was so interesting on both Cookie and Lucius. It was interesting that Lucius went.
I know.
Yeah.
Again, I just think Lucius is going to annoy Cookie.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Anything that Lucius does that's good, I just have my doubts about it.
Yeah, some kind of,
I don't know.
Bad intentions. No, I don't know. I think
what does he ever do that's really genuinely good?
That's true, but that was like the first moment to me that it seemed like he actually loved Jamal.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to have some love for him. This is his son, so of course.
Right.
But soon he's about to have no love for Andre, who is still on this meeting with Shyne to not only take over the Empire, but kill his dad.
Yes.
Like, do you think this is too much? I mean, killing him?
I think, again, all of the sons just feel so burned, and I think that he is so messed up psychologically. Yeah. I mean, look, Ghost of Rhonda was following around all last, part of
Let's
the
not forget.
Last part of the season. So, he's got, psychological problems that he's grappling with, and then I think he also just felt so devalued by his father that he's, ready to kind of just take over and, get dirty, you know?
You think he's off his meds, or is he?
He's off his meds.
He's off his meds. Ooh. So he can be really dangerous. He might even be more dangerous than Lucius.
Yeah.
He might be honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say he might be the worst one, only because no matter what happens, none of them ever think, let's kill one of them.
Right.
I mean, this is family.
Well, yeah, and he's also, I would say, he's the most intelligent character. So, yes, he is the most dangerous. And there's a reason why he is associating with Shyne, because they complement each other so well.
Right.
I mean, Shyne's such a brute. He has these connections. That's what Andre was saying, is you can bring your army.
Right. Pretty much. And Shyne's like, so I have to bring all my guys.
So all my guys.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's fair. Andre's the mastermind. You bring your guys.
Right.
Get it done. But Shyne doesn't seem that excited because, I mean, Inferno, is that how you pronounce Inferno?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Inferno is coming out. It's seeming hot. He's trying to get all the hottest artists on there.
Yes.
So he's kind of blowing up despite all the craziness going on around them. And Shyne's kind of like, are you sure this is what you want to do?
Right.
And Andre's like, well, welcome to the Empire. This is it. Nothing is changing his mind.
Yeah.
It's going to be him and Nessa.
Yes.
Do you want them to succeed or what?
No, I don't. I don't.
I was Team Andre. So at first I was kind of like, yes, Andre, finally, they were not respecting you.
Right.
Show them who you are. But he's gone too far. I mean,
he's gone too far. And I just, the thing with Nessa to me is always really weird because he just moved on from Rhonda so quickly onto Nessa that's like.
I wonder, is she like his his kind of, what is it when you, the makeover person?
Oh, like a rebound.
Rebound.
Right,
yes.
right. But like a widowed rebound.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like another, reason that he's completely psychotic, in my opinion.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm not here for it. And also Nessa's not a strong enough person to rebuild the empire with.
No.
He needs a better act.
Yes, he does.
Get Remy Ma back on there.
Yes, get Remy. What are you doing?
What if they have Nicki Minaj on there?
I mean,
and create even more drama with this empire.
Yeah, we'll see.
Come on, Lee Daniels.
We'll see.
Come on, let's do this.
Right? But we have to address the Cookie coming out swinging. I mean, I felt like I was watching a baseball game.
Yes, tell me, what did you think?
Oh my God. Well, first of all, she looked amazing. That dress was absolutely fabulous. It was amazing. It was amazing. I loved it. I mean, it was just like, you know what? You want me? Like, come and get me. Like, like you have burned me so badly. I am going to, fuck your world up. And it was great.
I mean, I just thought it was. Do you think it was just the Anika thing that set her over the edge? Because if it is, I'm wondering how Anika makes her that pissed. I mean, her Lucius's whole speech about Anika really, really got to her.
Right.
Why?
Well, I think, like when they got married, when Anika and Lucius got married, I mean, now that Anika actually has Lucius, and she doesn't actually really have Lucius, but now that Lucius has that title, Cookie is just so burned.
Right.
She's just so burned, all of the things that she's grappled with for this man, I
actually felt really bad for her. You can see, through each swing that she was actually really hurting. And I felt really bad. I'm like, this is her breakdown.
Yes.
This is her. I thought, after she hit him with the bat,
this is her Britney Spears moment.
Yes, Cookie. I thought she was gonna have have you seen Waiting to Exhale?
No.
Angela Bassett has this crazy moment where she sets her husband's house on fire.
Oh my God.
She puts all his
it's
clothes in the car.
Oh, it's like a left eye situation. Got it.
Yes, exactly. A left eye situation.
Got it.
I thought, she's about to really wreck this place.
Yeah.
But no, a weird thing happens. They start passionately making out.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh.
It also was just very strange that security didn't try to break it up at all.
That guy he sent him home. He's like, you go.
He sent him home. Right. But that guy was just chilling,
He was just watching it.
Right. And I didn't really feel like Lucius was super fighting back.
He wasn't.
No. Like, I feel like he was kind of letting her do it, And then, like, he's, like, falling. He's, like, like, he cuts his hand.
Yeah, all dramatic.
It was all dramatic. And, like, I just feel like he wasn't really fighting back the way he could because he still obviously really, really loves Cookie. They love each other so much, which obviously brings us to the next moment.
Exactly. Well, also, I think he loves her craziness, too. It seems like it turns him on when she's crazy.
Yes.
But yes, it does bring us to the next moment. So yes, they have this. Almost, I thought it was going to be a hot and heavy scene.
Yes.
But she decides no. Like, I said I was done, and I'm done. Do you think she's really done? Because she said that a few times.
No.
You don't think it's done?
No.
I know. I don't think it's done either.
Yeah.
She just seemed... They are both crazy, and it seems to work.
It's that fire. She doesn't... with Angelo, she doesn't have that fire, that's the safe guy, that's the good guy. Exactly. She still has that fire with Lucius, That's why they are coming at each other the way they are, one-upping each other the entire episode. I mean, they just have this.
So who won this episode?
She won.
You think so?
Definitely.
I'm gonna say she won too.
She was, because she backed away.
Yeah.
When they started making out, she said, I can't do this anymore. And the look on his face.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. He was like, you know what? I feel like he believes she's serious this time.
Yes.
And that's hard for Lucius.
Yeah.
But please, Cookie, please be serious.
Yes, Cookie.
I want him to suffer the way she had to.
Yes.
And I only think he wants her around because he doesn't want her to be with anyone else.
Right.
So that's not real love.
It's like a dog who peed on a hydrant. That's his territory. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So, Lucius, sorry. You lose. Cookie won.
Yes.
Also, Tariq loses in this one because he gets suspended.
Yes.
So
you need to, what did he say? You need to take a break. You need to take a paid absence or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bunch of losers.
You're half his brother, so you have to go on vacation. Okay, cool.
But I doubt that Tyreek is just gonna.
No, he's not gonna back down. He's gonna do some shady, showing up. Wasn't he the one that showed up behind that filing cabinet? Some shady stuff like that.
Which leads us to predictions.
Yes.
I mean, we got to see a good amount of what's going to be happening this season.
For sure.
But what do you feel? How do you feel like this is going to play out?
Well, I think it's going to be really interesting, the Angelo situation. I do think that he's probably going to end up being convicted or, end up having to go to court or, there's going to be some legal issues.
Ooh,
up and coming. What else? God, I mean, the Nessa Tiana thing is going to be really interesting to see how that unfolds.
I am really interested in seeing the Nessa Tiana. I wonder if they can somehow work together.
Yes.
Maybe, but even though Andre doesn't want Tiana in there.
No.
So I'm curious about that. I'm really excited about Nia Long. I love her coming in as this new girlfriend of Lucius, which makes me think, what's going on with Anika?
I was just going to say, where's Boo Boo Kitty?
Yes.
Is she killing more people?
I'm like, does he kill her?
Yeah.
Does she die this season?
Right.
Ooh, I hope so.
Right.
I'm done with Anika. I'm done with Tariq.
Yes.
So they can both be gone.
They can both be gone. Disappear behind the filing cabinet. Bye-bye.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.
Who would you be looking forward to seeing, celebrity-wise?
I think, Demi Moore is going to be really interesting.
Yes, that's
And they had a really weird pronunciation of her name. It was like
Demi.
Demi.
Yeah,
Demi Moore. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I wonder if she's gonna actually play Tori's mom in this. I really wonder.
Yeah, I bet.
This episode did not disappoint.
No.
It really came out with a bang. So I'm excited.
Came out swinging. Cookie came out swinging.
Exactly. Literally came out swinging. I am hooked. So
Me
I'm
too.
Tuning in next episode.
Yes.
You guys got to tune in with us.
Yes.
Allie will finally be back. Our whole gang will be here next week.
Right. We will be reunited, and it feels so good.
So good. So, guys, let us know your thoughts, your predictions. Correct me and let me know if that was Onyx from Wu-Tang, because I'm not sure. And we'll be seeing you guys next week.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
From producers Maria Menounos, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, Kevin Undergaro, and the entire BHL crew, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I'm your BHL announcer, Scipio. Instagram me at Planet Scipio. Thank you for tuning in.
Hollywood Redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.